Hi, thanks for tuning in. I'm Riley and this is Experience Fitness, where I share my experience of trying to become fitter, healthier and stronger. Today I want to talk about weight loss versus fat loss. Now, in the minds of most people, weight loss and fat loss are the same thing. They're synonymous. They're terms that are more or less interchangeable, but nothing could be further from the truth. For decades, the nutrition and diet industries have encouraged people to lose weight in order to become healthier and live a healthier lifestyle. You've got to lose weight, But that advice is very, very misleading, because weight, how much a person weighs, is only part of the problem, and it's not even the most important part of the problem. So we need to understand the difference between weight loss and fat loss. So in its simplest terms, weight loss is becoming lighter. Okay, your weight is how much downward force you exert when you stand on the floor. So weight loss means reducing that amount of force and becoming lighter. In its simplest terms, that's what weight loss is. Now, the problem with this is that there are many, many different ways that you can achieve that goal without improving your health, your overall health and your fitness. You could cut off a limb. That would make you lighter, because your arms and your legs, they add weight to your overall body. Okay, you could decrease your bone density. That would make you lighter. Okay, so we shouldn't be so focused on weighing less, because the weight is not really the issue. Okay, so what is fat loss? Now, fat loss is becoming leaner. It means reducing the amount of body fat that you carry on your body. Yeah, becoming leaner, not lighter, becoming leaner, getting rid of that fat. Now, for anyone who's trying to live a healthier lifestyle, that should really be the goal. Not to make the number on the scale go down, because you can do that a number of ways, and most of which are not healthy. But losing fat is a healthy pursuit, and that will help you to achieve your goal of becoming healthier. Okay, now a person could be heavy, yeah, but lean. Okay, look at bodybuilders, and when I say bodybuilders, I don't mean the gigantic pro bodybuilders that take all kinds of steroids. I mean natural bodybuilders, or somebody who is generally muscular. They're heavy, but they're lean. They have a low percentage of body fat, but they exert a high amount of force on the ground. So when they stand on the scale, they're going to be heavy. Now, does somebody like that, somebody who's bodybuilt naturally, somebody like that, do they really need to lose weight? No, they don't. They don't need to lose weight. They're lean, but they're heavy, and that isn't a problem. Somebody could be light, yeah, they could be very small in their body and be light, but have a high percentage of body fat. Now, is it fair to say that somebody like that doesn't need to lose weight or doesn't need to lose fat because they're light? You see the contrast that I'm drawing here. Yeah, the number on the scale is irrelevant. If you could just do something for me, if you could think about the person with what is in your mind the ideal body shape, type and size. Okay, we all have one. We all have this picture in our head of, I would be really happy if I looked like that. Okay, so if you picture that person or that body shape or size or type in your head, okay, now imagine you had that right now. Imagine you looked like that right now, but when you stood on the scale, it said 100 kilograms. Would you care? Would you care that the scale said 100 kilograms if you looked exactly how you would like to look? You wouldn't care. So what does that prove? That proves that the number on the scale is irrelevant. And the reason it's irrelevant is because it doesn't give you the whole picture. The number on the scale doesn't tell you how fat you are. The number on the scale tells you how heavy you are. And the two are not the same thing. I'll just say that again. The number on the scale doesn't tell you how fat you are, it tells you how heavy you are. Now, a lot of people who are trying to get fitter and healthier, they will weigh themselves every day. And there'll be some days where their weight has gone down, and there'll be some days where their weight has gone up. And on the days when their weight has gone up, they're like really upset. I've seen it before myself. I've experienced it myself as well in the past, before I educated myself about all of these things. So I'm not losing weight. I'm not losing weight. My weight went up since last week, since the last time I weighed myself. What's going on? What's going wrong? What am I doing wrong? And you may not be doing anything wrong. You may not be doing anything wrong at all. That number on the scale could have increased for many different reasons that have got nothing to do with gaining fat. Yeah, and I think that's through no fault of our own. Most people think that the scale literally tells you how fat you are, but it doesn't. The scale does not tell you how fat you are. So whether you lose weight or gain weight, it's a separate thing as to whether you've lost fat or gained fat. Okay, so don't worry about the scale. Don't worry about the scale. If you're trying to live a healthier lifestyle and lose body fat, use other ways to measure that. Because whenever you're trying to achieve anything, whatever kind of goal you're working towards, you will not be able to know how close you are to achieving it unless you do some kind of measurement. You've got some metrics have to be involved. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to chart your progress, but the scale is just a small part of one small piece of the puzzle. Try to use other measures like literally measuring tape. Measure parts of your body. Yeah, or buy a garment that is a couple of sizes too small for you, and then try it on every couple of weeks to see how better it fits compared to the last time you tried it on. Yeah, look at yourself in the mirror. Take pictures and videos of yourself and compare them to each other over time. Yeah, do things like that, but stop investing so much time and emotional energy into the number on the scale, because it doesn't tell you everything. It's almost not completely irrelevant, because fat does contribute to your weight, but it is not the be all and end all of your weight. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I'm very passionate about this subject, as I'm sure is obvious, but that's it. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the box below. Thank you very much for watching, and please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. More videos coming soon, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks very much. See you in the next one.